So hello and welcome to our lecture. This lecture will be more hands-on experience on actually how to start using Tubebuddy practically, the most important features that you need to be using right now from a Tubebuddy. So without further ado, let me just jump to the computer and I'm going to be explaining everything right then and there. So this is the video that we are going to be using as an example. This is one of the more popular videos that I uploaded just a few months back, and just to give you an example, this is the video about comparing Affinity Suite with Adobe. So if you don't know, it's basically a different graphical software just for users to know which one is better. And this, what you see right now, is one of my, let's say, default descriptions, and it is very important to know why I'm doing these things. Of course, we're going to talk about descriptions in the next lecture, but know that this is the keywords that we use. However, the majority of you will want to know more about the tags, because you think that Tubebuddy is actually used, Tubebuddy keyword research tool is used for tags, which is kind of right, but it's actually wrong. Tags have practically no effect on your video discoverability and searchability. However, you will still use tags in order to make your video more discoverable, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. But first, you need to actually find out the tags that are very useful for your video. So as you can see right here, I have a lot of different tags, but I only rank for a few of them, which is still good enough because I rank for the majority of them. And there are some mistakes here that we are going to fix together. So without further ado, let's just jump into the keyword research and start researching different keywords just to show you how it's actually done. So this is my regular YouTube homepage. It doesn't matter whatever you'll do from here, from studio or from homepage, it will be the same thing. Let's do it from the studio. And what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to show you how Keyword Explorer actually works. So it's actually pretty easy to use a Keyword Explorer, and the biggest mistake that users of Tubebuddy are doing is trying to find the keywords that are low in competition but high in search volume. You see, it's extremely difficult to find such keywords, and more often than not, you will not find such keywords that are perfectly matching your videos. What you should instead is find the keywords that perfectly match your videos. It is far more important to find the keywords that perfectly match videos than just to find the keywords that are high in search volume. So let's just go and research our topic. So in this case, let's research the topic of our video that we already uploaded, but let's imagine that it's completely new video. So in this case is Affinity versus Adobe. As you can see, it's immediately right there and there. And this is one of our biggest points that we need to take a look into. So as you can see, immediately when we search Affinity versus, it immediately gave you the top results. Higher the keyword is in results, the higher search volume it has. So in this case, because my video is actually all about Affinity versus Adobe, not Affinity versus Photoshop, because Affinity is a software collection which consists of, in this case, of 3 different software, and Affinity Photo is one of the competitors of Photoshop, but Photoshop is just a separate software. Of course, we can create a video about that as well, but because our video is more about comparing the collection of the apps, not just separate apps, Affinity versus Adobe will be the good for us. So we know that this keyword is actually very good. But let's continue. Let's just go and search for anything else, and immediately this pops up as well. Affinity versus Adobe 2021. This is what it's called long tail keywords. Affinity versus Adobe is a long tail keyword as well because it consists of 3 words: Affinity, versus, and Adobe. And if your video will perform really good, it will rank for all 3 of them, maybe except for versus, because it's not the word that you can actually rank for. But if you can rank for Affinity and Adobe, but when you do it longer, you make it far more specific, and because you're far more specific, your competition actually shrinks considerably. So you should focus on the longer keywords. I'm pretty sure you already knew that, but just to reiterate. So let's go to Affinity versus Adobe. By the way, I'm using a pro version of Tubebuddy. I'm not using anything expensive. So when you go right here, the weighted score for me in this case, or let's just go for unweighted, because that's usually what you will see if you're going for free. It says that it's very good. Search volume is fair, competition is okay, and the optimization strength is pretty high. It says it gives it 67 points. However, What it doesn't include, what this keyword will not include that you will see in a free version, it will not include the factor how large your channel is and how many views your channel is actually getting. So if I go to the weighted, it will give me the real results. Because my channel is actually not getting a lot of views per video. I have a lot of videos, I upload videos daily, I upload daily shorts, and for that reason my channel is getting far more views, but per video my video views is actually pretty low. And because of that, the competition for me will be more difficult, and the weighted results is far more representative of the real results that you can expect. And this is what you need to look into. However, if addition of any longer words will make it a bit more out of the context, you should not add it and you should use it as max as it can. Because my video is more or less applicable for 2021 as well, I can just go and add word 2021 and let's see how it will perform right now. And as you can see, the score jumped from 24 to 37. Now I have higher chance. It will not guarantee that I will rank for this one, but at least I will have higher chance to rank for this keyword. I'm just gonna be comparing. On average, like this top video has around 800 views. Let me just disable the dark page because it's not that visible. 846. And for Affinity versus Adobe, let's go like shorter keyword. What's an average? It's 1,700. So it's much more easier for my channel to reach 800 views or maybe even like few hundred than it's to few thousand. And also you need to take a look into this interest over time as well, because you might be making videos about something that is not that interesting anymore. So you should be taking this into consideration as well. Now, the problem is that what you think that we are doing right now is that we are looking for tags. We are not. We're actually looking for the keywords that we'll use in titles and descriptions. So that's what people are missing, because they're dropping and stuffing the tag list with a lot of different tags, hoping that you'll rank for it. However, YouTube is actually not paying that much attention to tags anymore. So you're basically wasting your time if you're not putting any of this in your titles and in your descriptions. So in this case, let's go and find the one for 2021. Let's see how it will, does it have like any more like longer tail keywords that can be good for us. But Affinity versus Adobe 2021 is more than enough. And any additional keywords will basically make it redundant, and like any additional related search is like more specific, like Adobe Illustrator versus Affinity Designer. So because our video is not about that, that's all that we need. And you can actually go and search for common tags as well to see what people are actually using for these types of videos as well. Let's go, and because my video is actually one of the top, it's actually using a lot of tags from my own videos as well. So you can just go and find anything that is good. Let's go, and we already have Affinity versus Adobe, but we don't have Affinity versus Adobe as well. So if you want to use it in your tags, always select this one. Then we're gonna go and search whether we have something actually good. Adobe versus Affinity 2021 as well, which is very good. Remember, someone might be searching Adobe versus Affinity because they want to compare Adobe with the competitors, while some want to compare Affinity with the competitors. So you should do the different variation as well. To be fair, it will not affect your keyword ranking that much, but that's still good practice to do. Let's go and search for another keyword that might be useful for us. But no, that's actually very specific keywords, like why leaving Adobe After Effects, leaving Adobe Photoshop. That's actually less specific. However, people might be looking for it. Affinity Photo bad, Affinity Photo sucks. This can be done as well. And yeah, the majority of the things are right here. And all we can do is just press action. And yep, oh, actually we are ranking for this one as well. Now, who knew? And weirdly enough, did you see what happened right here? We never used that keyword in the tags. We just added in the tags, yet we actually rank for it. So that actually shows you that the tags has very little to do with actual ranking of your keywords. So more important is what's happening in your description and in your title. This is what we're going to be explaining, how you can actually put your keywords well in your title and description. And you can also utilize some more additional tricks that I'm going to teach you as well. By the way, you can actually find the related keywords down right here as well, or recommended tag. I always go with the keyword score because it's like more important for me. And when I go, if I don't see anything green that is related to my keyword, I just don't use them unless I need to fill out and I need some keywords to fill out right here. Or unless it's more or less related to my keywords. And that's it. We're just gonna press save. And it's gonna show us the rankings as well. Let's just see the rankings in other place, or you can actually press this button right here and you can just go and see search positions right here, and it's gonna show you the keyword, the rankings for different tags. And as you can see, we actually rank for 4 keywords: Affinity versus Adobe 2021, Adobe versus Affinity 2021, Affinity versus Adobe for 2nd place, and Adobe versus Affinity 7th place. As you can see, it's still like this because a lot more people are actually comparing Adobe to the competitors than competitors to Adobe. I don't know, it just, if it makes sense, but it's just the specificity. It's just specific thing for this term. And yeah, that's how we actually use keyword research. You don't just go and look for the words that are high in ranking and hope that it will do good for you. You just take the word that perfectly explains what is happening in your video perfectly, or just drop the video, or you just drop the words in the keyword research in hope that it will actually auto-fill it for you. By the way, you can just simply use the autofill for the YouTube channel as well. I'm just gonna show you how we can do. Like in this case, we can go Affinity versus, and as you can see, it gave you exactly the same results. Exactly the same results. Let's go to Adobe, and in this case, it will show you even more results right here. If I go with 2021, and as you can see, there's not much here as well. But if I go with Adobe versus Affinity, it's same for the second one here, Affinity, and we can go with 2021. And as you can see, that's all that we can find, because, and more importantly, people are actually comparing Illustrator with the designer as well. So that's an interesting video idea that we can actually put and we can actually use for our future videos. Plus, there's not much like big videos for this one as well. So I think we can actually rank for this one as well. So yeah, this will be it for the keywords. Don't forget, use the titles properly. And don't forget, you are looking this for the keywords, not for tags. And I'm gonna explain this in the next video. See you there. Hello and welcome to the bonus lecture, and this is where I have an amazing deals for you for Tubebuddy. So first things first, you probably want to know and learn how Tubebuddy's different licenses actually work, and I have an option for you to use Tubebuddy license. Any license, doesn't matter, will be pro, will be star, will be legend, it's up to you. You can just go and start with a legend if you want to see everything that Tubebuddy has to offer for absolutely free. And with this, I want to give you an exclusive free trial for a Tubebuddy. This will be 1 month free trial. You will given access to all of the tools of the Tubebuddy, and it will be great if you'll use it for this course as well, to use in everything that I taught you in this course. Just don't forget to cancel your trial in the end if you feel like you don't want to pay for Tubebuddy. Just write it as a reminder a few days before the trial will expire, just to cancel it before you will be charged. By the way, this deal is for everyone who either never registered on Tubebuddy or who had never paid for Tubebuddy. Any one of those people can use this. However, if you paid in the past or are paying right now and want to decrease the price of Tubebuddy, I have a great deal for you as well. You can use the coupon code NYXSONBuddy. I will have it, of course, in the course materials, and I will have the link directly that will take you there. You can just use the code NYXSONBuddy and it will take 20% off from any plan. It doesn't matter what plan you have. It will be like will be for pro, will be for star or legend, or will be monthly or annually. It doesn't matter. It will take 20% off. If you want the maximum savings, if you feel like that you will be using Tubebuddy for a really long time, choose annual subscription for any license, and apply your coupon there because it's gonna make your deal even better. If you haven't paid for Tubebuddy, go and get the free trial because you have literally nothing to lose. Plus, you're gonna get access to one of the best YouTube tools available on the market. Well, this will be it for the bonus lecture, and I'm gonna see you in the next lecture or in the next course, whichever comes first. Take care.